Hi friends, welcome to this latest episode of the Nationalist View. And in India and the World segment, we have a very special guest, Salahuddin Choudhury Saab. Choudhury Saab, very warm welcome and thank you so much that you have taken out time from your busy schedule. Choudhury Saab is editor-in-chief of Bangladesh leading weekly Blitz, which is known for breaking stories, exposes, investigative journalism. He's also a counterterrorism specialist, and he contributes to various national and international publications, as well as he's regularly invited as a panelist on most of the prestigious national and international television channels and radios also, and on other broadcast mediums also. So, Chaudhry Saab is based in Dhaka, so we have been continuously having conversations with him over the state of affairs in Bangladesh. Now, the latest episode on which we are going to talk about is that Bangladesh has asked for extradition of Sheikh Haseena from India. As we are all aware that Sheikh Haseena has had taken refuge in India after a coup had happened against her in August. And since then, she has been in India, keeping a very low profile. And India has so far not responded or said anything about this thing. But Chaudhry sir, why do you think why Bangladesh government, why Yunus government is specifically asking for Sheikh Hasina? Is it a pressure tactic?
Thank you very much. I don't call it Yunus government, it's a Yunus regime. Actually, Yunus regime is applying multiple methods of monkey business with India, starting from sending terrorists to India, from sending RDX inside India, and over 70 Pakistani terrorists who disappeared from Chittagong, again inside India, and releasing jihadis, terrorists every day from Bangladeshi prison with the assignments of uh, terrorizing or implementing terrorist plots inside India. I personally, in my opinion, India is not only the largest and oldest democracy in the world. India is a very civilized country, and at the same time, Indians in general, they are friend of the friends. Despite our controversies or let's say disqualifications, Sheikh Hasina has always been a very stable, a trusted, time-tested friend of India. There is no doubt. And it is not that people have a misperception, misconception that Sheikh Hasina has been serving Indian interests now. Sheikh Hasina has been serving Bangladesh interests because Bangladesh, this is the 53rd year of independence, and Sheikh Hasina was in power for 15 years, meaning before there had been many other governments which was not that friendly with India, and Bangladesh was known in the world as the underdeveloped country. Of course, in 1971, we were known as bottomless basket case. And because of our consistent friendship with India and our security cooperation, Bangladesh became economic star. Main reason is India is the lifeline of Bangladeshi economy and Bangladeshi uh, production sector, garment sector that people don't understand. So without India, if you go to Pakistan or any other country, your industry will once again become bottomless basket case, and Bangladesh will once again become not only underdeveloped country. No, Bangladesh will become a beggar nation, same as Pakistan, beggar nation without a begging bowl. And in my personal opinion, uh, this request for extraditing Sheikh Hasina very ridiculous because I don't think that any civilized nation will respect such extradition request from, for example, a country like Afghanistan or Iran. And Bangladesh today is no better than Afghanistan and Iran. Yes, so there is no reason for India to pay any attention to it. And of course, this is one of the many monkey businesses of Yunus regime. Just to Yunus himself also knows that such attempts will not put any pressure on India. India will not bother. Yunus tries to buy time by harboring his anti-India sentiment because his days are numbered when we are talking. This year is almost ending, and then the 20th of January. So, with these realities for Yunus, this is just like buying time.
So I stand corrected. You have rightly pointed out it is not Yunus government, it is Yunus regime. And do you also see that because Yunus regime is very closely working with ISI, you have done a lot of exposes in your articles, and we'll share links of a few such articles in our description box also of this video. So, Mr. Chaudhary, what do you think that Pakistan's ISI also has an important role to play? Especially in context of making Yunus regime asking for extradition of Sheikh Haseena.
Pakistani ISI is the father of Yunus regime. And Yunus regime has many co-fathers. For example, Al Qaeda, Islamic State, Jamaat Islami, Hizb ut-Tahrir, Lashkar-e-Taiba, Sipah Saba. So these are all jihadist elements. These are all co-fathers of this Yunus regime. And Pakistani ISI is, of course, is father. So Pakistan, as we know, that Pakistan is such a nasty country. It always tries to play the card of that anti-India card anywhere in the world. Now, for them, this is the grand opportunity. After 1971, they've got the right slave in Yunus, or if you call it illegitimate child, through whom they are playing not only this card of extradition, but many other cards, like, as I said, sending a terrorist inside India with a terrorist plot, releasing all the jihadis from prison. Pakistan wants to take revenge from Bangladesh of its humiliating defeat in 1971. Not only from Bangladesh, they want to take revenge from India also by turning this prosperous, prospective Bangladesh into mere rebels. And that is what Pakistan wants.
So it's like killing two birds with one stone, but that is what they're trying to do by making Bangladesh a terror hub and a failed state and exporting terrorism from Bangladesh to India. So it's like, killing two birds with one stone. That is what they are trying to do. But they have failed earlier also, and hopefully they will fail again also. But another thing which I wanted to ask was that how the BNP is reacting to it, because uh, BNP is a major political player now there because Awami League, so after Sheikh Hasina's exit, so it's on the back foot. So BNP is a major stakeholder in Yunus regime also. So on this particular issue as well as on other issues, are BNP leaders and or BNP leadership and Yunus, are they in sync, or are there some fault lines also? Starting from this Sheikh Hasina's extradition issue. So if you can throw some light on this.
Yeah, before addressing this question, with your permission, I would like to say something else. Why Pakistan is suddenly becoming interested in Bangladesh? Because there was a growing resentment inside Pakistan within the masses and civil society. They were raising fingers at their military establishments and politicians that Bangladesh was born in 1971 and it has become a prosperous country, and Pakistan was born in 1947 and it has become a bigger nation. And there was a risk that there would be a massive mass revolt in Pakistan attacking Pakistani military establishment and ISI and politicians. So now Pakistan wants to create a situation in Bangladesh to show to their people, look, Bangladesh is worse than Pakistan economically. Now, about your question related to Bangladesh Nationalist Party. Bangladesh Nationalist Party is a platform of the war criminals, collaborators of Pakistani occupation forces, anti-India elements, anti-Hindu elements. In other words, if I say that anything that is against India, that is finding a place inside BNP. The BNP is a platform that harbors, promotes India as an enemy nation. And as I just said that Pakistan is the father, Pakistani ISI is the father of Muhammad Yunus. So, the Muslims, they have many children. So BNP is another child of the Pakistani ISI. And if you know that BNP's founder, Ziaur Rahman, General Ziaur Rahman, although he was a freedom fighter, but he was one of the most committed soldiers of Pakistan armed forces. He received many gallantries from the Pakistan army. And actually, Zia Rahman did not participate in the War of Independence, voluntarily. He was compelled because his wife and children, they were held captive by the Pakistani Pakistanis in West Pakistan. And there had been some sort of things that went on his family in Pakistan that we may not discuss here. So BNP indeed is the kind of the element that is a kind of the another Islam, Jamaat Islami, another version. Let's say Jamaat Islami is a hardcore Islamist force, and BNP is the so-called moderate version of the Islamic forces, but ideologically both are anti-India, anti-Hindu, and pro-Pakistan.
So now my last question. There have been some recent developments. You have shared that on your Twitter also and in Blitz also that no a ship was which came from Pakistan and it was carrying I think explosives and drugs, something like that. And then so it has been suddenly a large amount of RDX has reached Bangladesh and it has vanished. So if you can throw some light on, and also another thing which you have tweeted about that now ISI is distributing arms to Rohingya Muslims and their radical outfit or terror outfit. So if you can just throw lights on these two incidents and what are its implications? What are the indications which the global community should get from this?
Pakistan is sending not only weapons, Pakistan is sending drugs in their consignments and 40 tons of RDX that Yunus purchased from Pakistan. Yunus, not our armed forces. RDX is a military item. So a military item can only be purchased by the army. But as I said, it's Yunus regime. It does not think about the laws. So it was absolutely illegal for Yunus to buy this RDX. Even he bought ammunitions, mortar shells, etc. I mean, these are not items that he should purchase. And all of these items has disappeared, vanished. And I'd like to also mention another thing that this Pakistani ship, the second one, which carried fertilizer. So the fertilizer was being offloaded in some lighterage vessels. And only 3 days, 4 days ago, one lighterage vessel near the Dhaka, only about 100 kilometers from Dhaka, at the deep of the night, it was attacked by dacoits. And the captain and the crews of the ship, all of them were slaughtered. And this murder bears the hallmark of Al Qaeda's or ISIS execution pattern. And suspiciously, the dacoits, they did not touch the fertilizer. They did not touch the cash that the captain had or anyone had or any valuables. So it means that they came to know something about something, that there is something else inside the fertilizer, and that must have been removed also. But because they became the witness, so they have been eliminated. And now about ISI supplying weapons to ARSA, Rohingya terrorist group RSO and others. There are 11 Rohingya terrorist groups which have already shifted to Rohingya camps inside Bangladesh. And ISI is not only providing them with weapons and cash and logistics, Al Qaeda is also collaborating with them. And you know that on 23rd of December, there was an attack on Arakan army by the Rohingyas in a village. So this is clearly a provocation by Pakistani army, Pakistani military establishment, and ISI, so that Arakan army it goes for a counter-offensive on inside Bangladesh, and Pakistan wants to push Bangladesh into a war. And I'm sure that the country is heading towards a war where Arakan army will retaliate, of course. And I think this is a very dangerous game going on. And under such situation, our sovereignty is under threat. Our country's integrity is also under threat. So I'm sure that there are patriotic forces in my country, as also patriotic forces are in India. So Indian patriotic forces will be also staying alert, because once there is a war between Rohingyas and Arakan army, there could be some cross-border infiltration inside India. So Indian army will stay alert. And our army, for the sake of national interest, for the sake of our own sovereignty, they would definitely take not some, serious efforts and initiative, which will result in military rule in this country, maybe, and ouster of news. And for any next government which is coming to power, I mean, not BNP. BNP is a terrorist or pro-terror organization, but any other things coming to power in Bangladesh, for the biggest challenge will be to neutralize these thousands of jihadis, Al Qaeda, Islamic State, Hizb ut-Tahrir, Hifazat Islam, etc., which has already shown their faces. Now we know their faces. It is good for us that we previously did not know. The world has seen the faces. Biggest challenge for Bangladesh is to neutralize maybe 10,000, 20,000 of these jihadis.
Thank you very much, Choudhury Sahab. You have given an excellent description and interpretation of the developments and the rapidly changing situation in Bangladesh and its implications for this part of the world as well as for the rest of the world. And we will be back soon and we'll have another conversation with Choudhury Sahab in terms of taking the update and what is happening in Bangladesh. It's kind of ground level information with a very strong analysis. So, putting things in perspective, if you have liked the video, so please share it, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions for Choudhury Saab, you can share that in the comment box of this video, and we'll take these questions to Choudhury Saab and we'll try and get answers. So, thank you very much once again, Choudhury Saab. And as I always say, you're doing salutations to you because you are doing excellent work there, and it's a very daring work which you are doing. So, please stay safe, and we will meet soon for another conversation. Thank
And
you.
before concluding, I'd like to express my gratitude to you for kindly giving me the opportunity of appearing on your prestigious channel. And I would like to also congratulate the viewers on this occasion of auspicious occasion of Christmas, and our New Year greetings to them in advance. Be the 2025 bring a lot of good news and prosperity and good health to everyone, and also for you and your family.
Thank you. Thank you, Choudhury Saab.
Thank you.